Hello and welcome. This is Final Fantasy Rules here for another exciting journey and segment of Detroit Become Human, my second playthrough. So welcome that anyone that steps right in and finds this video. This is an opportunity right now to take the story on a different and whole new direction. I will still make some familiar decisions I made in my first playthrough set, but this second playthrough will have different and new decisions. So let's continue on with this journey, shall we? I know Chloe was looking rather suspicious or concerning, but she's gonna be all right. So just to update for well, I'll take this. It's the rise of Marcus. Let's see, what was that other part? Already did those. There was a fourth part. Ah, the lakes. There we go. Alright, time to replace my legs. Oh, that one wasn't compatible. I remember that. Just quietly taking my time here. There's like another me over there. Another Marcus. Yep. Similar leg style. Just reattach. There we go. That's right. I haven't explored this area, so I'm gonna take a nice look. Alright. Alright, so here I am, about to go through this section again.
There's a place where we can be free.
This used
Find
to...
Jericho.
I remember
Find Jericho.
I was scared and shocked when that happened the first time around. I stepped back, I said, whoa. And I remember this scene straight out of a horror movie for... I mean, you're just walking in a narrow path and then hands and arms reaching out to you. That's just... It's so scary.
Where are you going?
Away from this place. That's where I'm going. It's sad to see all these androids have been tossed out. They've all been deserted. Alright. So I need some new, parts. Nope. It's got a walking torso. Whoa. I heard that in my headphones. Ooh, that's loud. It's about to get louder.
Wait, please don't do that. I want to live.
This time I'm taking it. Last time I didn't take it. And goodbye. Yeah, I made a different decision the last time I encountered that android. Whoa. Yeah, that was come in Jesus' name. Yeah, I'm enjoying the journey that I'm going through right now for my day. This is just wonderful. Wow. Alright, it's time to climb up. Time to get out of this place. I'm glad to play this part a third time, actually. I played it a second time without recording because I just wanted to experiment with all the other decisions that were available in each of the chapters, and then decided how I was going to do this second playthrough, and here I am right now. So yep, I just took the core out of that android that was still running and alive. Last time I didn't do that. You know, as you see the playthroughs, you can see like the route I'm taking Marcus right now. You have an idea of what I'm doing, and it's much different than how he was before. And the fate of the androids are still in my hands, but at least I have an opportunity to decide what to do with them. Alright, time to get up, man. Marcus rises again.
My name is Marcus.
Oh yeah, Marcus came from the dead. So there are 2 more discoveries in this chapter. Okay. So what I want to say is about just to share a few thoughts and pointers about what I believe or what I see as effective game design, and more so effective level design. So anyone who's interested in level design or just design in general. Yeah, I remember this thing. Yeah, so level design, the name already says it all. You are designing the surroundings, the levels for the game, of course. But what is the core of the design is the function of the levels, as you already know. Like, this is a sanctuary where Connor comes to visit this woman named Amanda. So anyone who has played already is familiar with Amanda in this location, and the fact that he goes there, like he just closes his eyes and he just arrives there. So this may not be a physical, it could be more of a virtual space. So it's like a level within a level, if you understand what I'm saying. But when I look at what's happening, the use of color, design, art principles, the use of, it's like a simplistic design, polygon shaped bridges, and it's not rock, it's literally like polygon. So this is a digital space, but it's to kind of indicate a serene, more of like a perfectly balanced area. And you kind of find that with Amanda and then Connor visiting here, calmly talking to Amanda. So he's just got that calmness here. So it's like a sanctuary for him to come and he's not like resting or anything because he's an android, but it's the one place he leaves to communicate with the one person that he is following and fulfilling instructions for in cyberlife. It's part of the system. One of the things I want to say is that, wow, the key to level design is you stick to what the original game is about, what you're simulating, what you're producing. Let me go talk to Amanda, so I'll continue the conversation after. Not to keep any people waiting.
Hello, Amanda.
Anyone who comes by can see this and
you. Congratulations, Connor.
take my pointers with it.
Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
We've asked the DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed all the signs of deviancy. Cognitive instability, unpredictable behavior, and the emulation of human emotions. It was even afraid to die. The model was clearly defective.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I would define him as dysfunctional. He obviously has a personal situation impacting his professional behavior and seems to have no interest in the investigation.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will focus on the investigation and try to ignore him. As long as he doesn't interfere and we avoid conflict, he shouldn't be a problem.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
I made that choice correctly to keep him on the path,
Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
from, deviancy. And that's for the direction I'm giving for him. More machine, less emotion, Terminator-like, very dead-on mission. All about mission, mission, mission. Though I still may have him make decisions to interact with Hank. But, you know, down the road, there are decisions. Just to point out, there are decisions if you make on certain sections that will bring your relationship with that person down more greatly.
Can I
So,
help you?
it's a matter
I'm here
of
to see
strategy
Lieutenant Anderson.
in each
Your
chapter to get
authorization?
to that point.
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Yeah, I've seen everything already.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level. A Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reportedly crashed.
You can check everything. Wow.
Several warning shots were skinned, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken
Messing
about
around.
horrible provocation.
That must be the Reed guy. That one has no name. Oh, there he is.
So far, there has been no response from either
Excuse me.
Moscow or Washington.
Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Hi, honey. You okay? Listen, I told you not to come here, so...
I still make similar decisions along the way too, so. Yeah, I saw an opening over there. Nice opening. Well, you get to scan a lot of the.
Call Hank Anderson.
Hi, this is Hank. Not here at the moment. You can leave a message if that's what turns you on, but don't expect me to call back. Beep. Whatever.
Lieutenant Anderson, this is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. It's almost noon, and I'm waiting for you at the office.
But I do something different. But I always scan to get information. I'm gonna read this. I don't know if I read this in the first playthrough, but Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Wow. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant. Become the youngest lieutenant. So that was prior. Okay. Oh, okay. 20, yes, okay. Just make sure I got the order down. Become the youngest lieutenant under Detroit Police's force, Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson at the Detroit Police. So definitely the one key, several themes to point out in this game is you have the understanding of androids becoming sentient and red ice epidemic. You have a Russian war, U.S. and Russian war with the iceberg and so on and so forth. And future developments in technology. There's a lot of connections here. You have humanity doing things that damage and destroy others, destroy themselves for whatever particular reasons they're doing it. And then you have these machines that start acting and simulating emotions, feelings, and doing things that in which a human being may respond to several matters of situations, but it's twofold because it's like on the one hand they simulate and act like with emotions to many situations. They can do certain services and things that a human being can do. It's just well, in doing things they can do, the sentient idea is that you're right, they don't follow instructions that involve harming them and harming others around them. So when a human being when you think about when a human being does something that harms someone else, seeks to destroy them, to kill them, steal from them, whatever it may be, the android may be able to, they'll start to see that, they'll start to break out of their system and respond differently. And it's starting to happen. So you got a war epidemic growing, you got a red eyes epidemic, and then you got a deviant android epidemic. So you got like 3 major situations occurring in this game. But back to the level design.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Hank!
Whatever you design the level for, you're giving it a function. So, that's the idea.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents.
Design with a
Old
purpose.
ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Man.
I would like to start reviewing the case files. Can you tell me where I
Talk to Hank. Close the door on your way out.
Have a nice day, Captain.
Now, before I talk to, let's see, Hank, I'm gonna, I think I did that already. Yeah, I did that on my, I think I did this, but I'm gonna do it again.
Fuck, look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night, very impressive.
Okay, what did I do last time? I greeted, I don't think I've introduced or, well,
Never seen an android like you before. Model.
Well, no, not
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I think did I refuse, ignore? Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did in the first playthrough. I'd have to see it again. Even if I do, I could, because I'm gonna have him, yeah, you know. Oh yeah, I did. I did ignore or refuse, one of those two. I'm gonna accept this time.
Do yourself a favor. Stay out of my way.
But it's alright, I'll deal with him later.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype.
They already messed with that guy earlier.
They're going to destroy me.
It's probable. They have to analyze your biocomponents. They need to understand what happened. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away.
I already asked him about RA9 and the statue before. I don't think he shared anything. So I'm gonna... Yeah, I asked him about the statue already, so I'm gonna do this.
What you said yesterday. The truth is inside. What does it mean?
I'm going to die.
Yeah, because I asked him about the statue before. I even asked him about RA9. He still didn't answer. So, no matter which answer, unless you ask that fourth one, you may or may not give you a direct answer. So I know what's about to happen anyway.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry!
It was like he killed himself.
I'll call CyberLife. Clean this mess up.
Something about first Allison game. But... Alright, see other people been in there. Yep, there's his body. Even though I'm taking Connor, the route I'm taking, I still have him still show some slight care, but you know, it's like I'm gonna alter things around.
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
I already checked out that magazine before, so I'm okay.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
Don is
What's
so
it to
funny.
you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Just won't say it yet. And it's tense.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
He also, I don't know, I'll just start working.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
I already asked about basketball, I already did the others before, so I'm not too worried about that. My friend who came to say hello, he immediately called emergency service 842.
.243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country.
Mm-hmm.
An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Professional.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Assign the mission. Oh yeah, I chose that option before.
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Oh, there's something else there. Okay. Alright, now that investigation continues. Now, the last time in my first playthrough, let's just say, I had one heck of a tense ride, between her and, Connor. It's because, I allowed her to be caught and then have her run for her life with Alice. This time, I'm gonna make it where she successfully escapes. So, about to show that playthrough.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. It's still early. You should try to get some more sleep.
I'm not tired anymore.
You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
That's the thing. To make sure she doesn't get caught, she'd have to remove the electric the device on her side, cut some of her hair. You know, one of the things I want to comment is that the objective of a game design is experience. If you can communicate experiences in real life and knowledge of many things to people. Let me see, last time I did I'm gonna make it just full on black. There we go. Oh, you can make it brown. Yeah, I'll just make it full on. Wait. Oh, okay, so you can, gotcha. Okay, no problem, I'm good. And it's inconsequential. It's just a device showing the status of their stability program.
You're pretty like that. You really look like a human now.
Oh, thank you.
Your bath's
I like
ready.
they make these little animations here. Yeah, I know I've read this before, the cyber wildlife. Ah, and the fact that Canada is still Android free. I'm gonna read this one. Despite the United States voting in its Android Act as early as 2028, the Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit Androids in the country. As a result, Androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With Androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, they're contributing to record levels of unemployment. The arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an Android-free zone. And one of the things I notice about the whole idea of androids in their effort of becoming sentient is the way they're being treated as nothing more than products to fulfill different services. Nice.
The victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress. Reporting live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
Yep.
You had no choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him. What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
Do you have any family? Anyone who could help us?
No. There was just Dad.
We can't stay here. We don't have any money. That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try. It's us against the world, Alice. Just the two of us. We have to learn to trust each other. I only have you, and you only have me. And I'm going to do everything I can to make you happy again.
Aww. I just find Alice to be so cute. And then just building that relationship with Kara, I mean, it's like one of my best,
Finish getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
Characters in this game. It's just seeing them, and then you have Luther come in the picture, and it's just so fun. There he is. Don't worry, Kara, I'm gonna help you escape this time. She just escaped my last playthrough just in a different way, but anyway.
A female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't think androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Thank you. Ben, yeah, it's still at the motel. Sent some uniforms and cordon off the area. I'm heading towards room now. You wait in the car.
I think it's best if I go with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
Well, whatever, Hank. Sound of Detroit. I'm getting the sound of Detroit all right in my headphones, by the way. But,
which way did it go?
That way. They're headed for the train station.
never mind. Actually, I'm gonna do it again. Actually, I don't mind. I'm gonna do this. Because I did like the run.
They're over there!
Yep. Yeah, I don't want to do this again. Because I didn't realize they were right there.
Don't shoot, we need it alive.
Okay. Time to do this again.
Oh, fuck.
Unless I want to go back. Nah, I want to do it again.
Insane.
Yeah. Whoa. There we go. There we go.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Now you will get yourself killed. Do not, Connor! God damn it!
Oh. And the music is fantastic. Oh. Made it. Ooh. Yeah, I meant to do that. Don't worry, folks. Don't worry. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna go to the menu and do a little flow chart exploration of that scene. But I think this is all the same chapter, is it? Them at the station. If it is, then yeah, I'll have to I'll do a video screenshot of that scenario when I help her escape. Oh no, wait. Okay. Let me check. Checking. Yeah. Oh, good. On the run chapter. Okay. So let me
Several sources report that CyberLife has...
Let me so let me see. That's this. Let me see.
This is your story chart.
On the run.
It shows
on the
what
run.
parts of the story you've explored and what parts you've missed. You can track the choices made by other players and do many other things besides. You can use this chart to replay from any point in the story, but the people who designed me recommend that you play through at least once without going back, no matter what happens. Either way, it's your story.
I know. Or I'm not gonna do the... Well, if I were to do the whole save from, all that kind of stuff. Well, let me see, yeah, that's the one I did. You check the door. I'm not too worried about, loading up from there or anything. Yeah, because if you load from this checkpoint... Yeah, your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Your story will be updated as you play. Your story won't be overwritten. Checkpoints are disabled. Flowchart progression is disabled. Oh, okay. So your previous checkpoints will be replaced. Your story will be up. Okay, so whatever checkpoint. But if I choose not to save my progress, the checkpoints are disabled and... Oh, okay. Yeah, because this is just me, no problem. This is just me showing how, if I were to succeed getting her to the bus. That's all. I'll fill in those checkpoints later. So I just wanted to show what happens when I do this section. My condolences and congratulations to the designers of this game. You know, the amount of data and programming and arts that was applied by and the work of the team just to make a game like this.
Ben, yeah, still at the motel. Sent some uniforms and cordon off the area.
You wait in the car.
I think it's best if I go with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
But this time I'm not going to go to the door over there. I wouldn't mind noticing it. That's cool though. At least now I know that's how you can also chase her.
It's gone.
Now it's time to help her escape, folks. Make sure I'm not going over there. I know this is... Whew. The music in here is just fantastic. Take that.
Patrol 13 still attending the scene. No sign yet of the suspect.
Bingo. Woo! Close call. Made it. All right. That's what happens when I succeed getting to the train. All right. Aww. Since I did not save, therefore there will be no progression. But there is, yes. So I understand that. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can I leave? Yeah, hold on. Let me get out of here. Yeah, don't worry, it's not saved. Unsaved progress. Alright, so now I should be starting in the chapter with Marcus on the train, arriving to find Jericho.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
I was thinking of cosplaying or going as an android.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station.
I have ideas already and how I'm going to design the little circlet on my head and then what I'm going to wear, who I'm going to dress up as.
All androids must spread in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
This is the place. So he has left me information to be able to identify where they are located. Once again.
Hey, mister. Spare some change? Oh, yeah? What do you say? Really? Not surprised. Apparently she did. Yeah. I know. It's crazy, right? Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll talk to you later.
It's not to be so extremely avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. That actually didn't happen in the last playthrough I just did earlier, where actually that did happen. What am I talking about? Anyway, I say an inclusive and with no official reports and also the save for sure. Yeah, I did do that because I didn't do the save for the flowchart of not being chased. Anyway, what's next? Now this is the one I haven't read yet. Android asteroids to explore. I.O. NASA sends android crew into space. Hackers target solar panels for latest ransom scam. Android crew. NASA announced the launch of a 5 android crew to explore LO or I.O., one of Jupiter's satellites. The journey will last 3 years and is expected to teach us much about the formation of our solar system. Though not the first androids in space, this is the first all-machine crew, proving that androids are sufficiently reliable to be entrusted with the entire mission. Androids are an extraordinary asset for the conquest of space, said Michael Shelley, director of NASA. Plasma radiation destroys human DNA. Humans suffer many effects from long-term space travel, while androids are immune to most of these issues. NASA confirmed no return journey was planned and that the androids would work on Io for several months before being destroyed by the extreme conditions of the planet. You know, one thing is clear. If the androids remove their devices or anything and start to look and act more human, you know, people wouldn't be able to tell if they were androids. They wouldn't be able to tell. That can be both a scary thought for many, and then also questionable and interesting thought for many as well. So, I would find it fascinating, but I would kind of be a little anxious or wonder. But would kind of wonder about, like, well, how are they going to function? I mean, or how are we going to tell, really?
Grandma says it leaves her with nothing to do, sweetie. But she's so cool. I know.
And presumably another android they're talking about here? I already know where to go from there. Got a nice beat in the background. Alright, do a little more. They got a person laying right down there.
Hey, listen, can you spare some cash?
Just exploring, messing around. See if there's anything else I can unlock. In all things, it's well, it's well. Alright. So let me see. So one of the things that's come to my mind about, you know, games like this, it's like you have to really plan it out well. How you gonna form a game like this? I mean, you gotta play act a lot of the scenarios. They thought of everything, you know. They want to make sure, like, have the player experiment this, experiment that. There's one right there. Anyway, you know, let me see. We got a lot of, I'm just excited now. New decisions here and there. Just I love it. The replay value is just so much. Gotcha. I still love that. Sitting there exploring. So I remember there's something here that I can look around and, yeah, there it is. Oh, got a dead android right there. Yeah, it said in my flowchart I didn't examine that, and I did now, so. There we go. 1, 2, and the third one. Oh, was right there. And we just follow along. This isn't follow my nose, this is just follow the palm of my hand. Because I got it in my hands right there. This is my hand, see? So I got the answer in the palm of my hands right there. Ain't that something? And I'm climbing and I made it. Gotcha, gotcha. All right. Oh, another one. Another one. Let me see. Just filling up the flow chart of anything that I missed when I did my first, then my second little private playthrough here. See if there's anything, because I know there's been lots in the flow chart that was missing. So 2 dead androids. And here we go. go. Oh, isn't that something? Boom. Boom. Perhaps there could be some Easter eggs in here. She got a lot of old stuff in here. But yep, I love to get the fact that I get to explore the boat again. I like Marcus. Well, I admit Connor's like my most favorite character though. Man. I don't know, the first time I experienced that, I mean, we're in headphones. That's just that really shook me up. All right, that should do it.
Welcome to Jericho.
That's the least common way to greet someone who just happened to stop by your location. Well, not stop, happen, but who purposely comes to your location, falls down, crashes. It's really dark, someone running in the hallway making loud noise. And then you calmly say, "Welcome to Jericho." Yeah, okay. A pleasant way to greet somebody. I'm going back and forth with this, so in many cases, I'm not making Connor completely cold. The cold and aggressive and vicious route will be something I will do on my own time because some people already done this on YouTube already, but I just want to like explore different decisions.
Last shit hot tip you gave me sent me back a week's wages paid.
Come on, this is different. It's 100%.
Can I analyze anything else? Well, that's all I can do. So he turns around. Got your face.
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, won't regret this.
What is your problem? Don't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I think our relationship got off on the wrong foot. We should forget what happened and start over. What do you say?
Look, they sent me a piece of plastic for a partner, and I'm dealing with it. But if you think we're gonna be buddies, you're as stupid as you look.
Here you go.
Ah, thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
Oh, it's funny, it went right over there.
I don't want to alarm you, Lieutenant, but I think your friends are engaged in illegal activities.
Well, everybody does what they have to get by. As long as they're not hurting anybody, I don't bother them.
This Pedro, he was proposing illegal gambling. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you made a bet?
Yeah.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
It says irrational instructions.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different
They were
from us
built
as we
to
thought.
serve in ways that was supposedly be positive, like serving, taking care of food, taking care of all those things.
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right?
Yep.
Know everything there is to know about me.
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
Nah, I'm not gonna take the cold route. I'm gonna take psychological.
I know you're an experienced officer, and I'd like to earn your trust. I'm sure we can solve this case if we manage to work together. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away. You should go have a look. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll be in the car if you need me.
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
Hey, what do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises
Right
coming from
when I
this
hit
floor.
noises, you just
Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops. Hey, were you really making a report back there in the elevator? Just by closing your eyes?
Yep. That's all you can do.
Correct.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
Don't even have to go anywhere, just close his eyes.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit Police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Now, the second player through, on my own time, I read that magazine, I recall, but I have to see what they, what it said. Let me see. Ah, the Red Ice epidemic, and past the tipping, officially beyond repair. Ooh. Narcotic crisis to ravage Detroit. I'm gonna read this one. The synthetic stimulant, formerly known as Red Ice, has become the drug of choice for Detroit's growing underclass. Analysts have pointed to Detroit's status as the epicenter of android production, suggesting the drug forces in the dissatisfaction caused by androids taking human jobs. Well, nah, why isn't that a surprise? Social and in some of the cases where they take their anger out on androids while hitting on Red Ice. Yeah, the loss of jobs, anger, frustration. They blame it on the production of androids, taking upon their jobs, many jobs. So people not relying on human capital in many in specific jobs and places. Thus, a lot of stress. And they turn to red ice drugs to help them manage that stress. Wow. Sociologist Dr. Julian Carter has drawn the same link with androids. As cyberized androids spread across the country, they will bring red ice with them. Poor men and women desperate to make ends meet are vulnerable to become users or even dealers. See? Connections right there. Not only is the popularity of this drug spreading rapidly, but its chemical composition is uniquely dangerous. Ah yes, therium, the main ingredient in android blue blood, I remember that, is among the active agents and has a highly destabilizing effect on hormone production. The National Association for Narcotic Prevention, ANAP, say the problem is going to get worse. The purity of ingredients is very low and deteriorating. America's biggest narcotics industry is only likely to grow. Red ice dealers are reported to have an unofficial motto: where the blood is blue, the ice is red, and the money is green. Well, so it makes you wonder if they didn't produce so many androids, and then these androids weren't in development, would they have the opportunity to have red ice? I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have. Therium wouldn't have existed, perhaps. The question is, who started it? And where did therium come from in the first place to make the androids? What substance environment they used, I wonder. Anyway, Earth's environment officially beyond repair. All this production, they could probably see what's happening. Environmentalists have long warned us about a tipping point, the moment at which global warming reaches a level that is irreversible. Scientists are now saying we have officially passed it. Global rainforests have been reduced by 79% since 2000, and coastal corals by 58%. Polar ice has melted to such an extent that rising sea levels have many states struggling to keep the water out of their coastal towns. With these cooling factors so diminished, there is now too much carbon in the atmosphere for the environment to ever absorb. Jason Rees, head of the Global Environment Agency, said this study confirms this has suspected the real calamity is the linked decline of natural energies and minerals, which are almost exhausted and can never be replaced. Many environmentalists have criticized Rees's comments discouraging people from taking action, but Rees has defied these criticisms. It's important people accept the reality of the situation. The planet will keep getting hotter now. The question is how fast. Yep. And very immersive, applying all the real-world issues, situations, experiences, concerns, and putting them all in this game.
What the fuck is this?
A lot of pigeons.
Jesus, this place stinks. Looks like we came for nothing. Our man's gone.
Excuse me, Hank.
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does.
When you're in the first grade.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing.
Its LED is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
Obsession with RA9 again.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall. Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
You heard or not? I mean, you heard you say Detroit police. Excuse me, pigeons? Or you can't anyway.
Jesus, I hate these things!
Whoops. I almost missed it. Take that.
Real books. Thought I was the last guy in Detroit to keep some. Electronic books, you can't smell the paper. See the pages turning yellow. Found something?
I don't know. It looks like a notebook, but it's indecipherable.
Come on out.
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Alright, got it. Excuse me. Oh, I love that. Boom. Gotcha. Boom. Man, I love these chase scenes, man. I know, look at Hank there. Just seeing this in person would be amazing. Alright. And the music, though. I gotta give credit to the audio and the orchestrators, the people who made the sounds. You guys are wonderful.
Look out!
Keep doing what you're doing. Alright. Now I'm gonna make a...
Please. I've done nothing wrong. I just wanted to be free. You know what they'll do to me if you turn me in.
Model 874004961. Serious malfunctions have been detected in your software, including Class 4 errors. You've been deemed defective and will be sent back to CyberLife for deactivation.
Don't you fucking move. You bastard. You saw I was gonna fall and you'd rather let me die than fail your fucking mission.
I had to make a choice. It seemed to me...
What am I to you? A statistic? A 0, a 1 in your fucking program? Huh? Is that how you see humans, you bastard? Jesus.
I understand you're upset. Perhaps I didn't assess the situation.
Fuck you and your fucking assessment. Come here.
Are you doing this?
All right.
You're one of us.
Shut up.
You're helping humans, but you're just their slave.
I said shut up! All right. Come along.
All right, now you save me.
Hey, what the fuck?
Dang.
Fucking androids.
Man. Different than how I made it before. Wow. You just jumped down and committed suicide. That must be if maybe if I didn't find him. Anyway.
Who are you?
Fugitives. Just like you. My name is Josh.
I'm Simon.
North.
And you knew that only an android could follow the trail, didn't you?
Only those who are like us can find Jericho.
If you could decipher the signs, it's because one of us trusted you enough to give you the key.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
How many are you?
There are 19 of us still in working order. The rest were damaged escaping their masters.
Many tried to reach Jericho. Few succeed. Humans have little pity for our kind.
This is Jericho?
It's a refuge for those who don't want to be slaves anymore. I understand how you feel, but we have more freedom here than you ever did.
Waiting in the dark for something to happen? That's not how I see freedom.
You're lost. Just like the rest of us. We didn't ask for this. All we can do now is deal with it.
You're safe here. You can stay with us as long as you want.
Go and see Lucy. She might be able to help you.
Probably her singing. Hey, that's that song.
I've heard humans are afraid of dying too.
Yeah, that's that song.
Do you know what happens after death?
I get to play later on if I were to choose to sing at the peaceful protest.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm about to find out. What's your name?
Marcus.
Wow, so sad,
Nice to
man.
meet you, Marcus.
Last words. That's like a young boy right there. Oh boy, man.
They threw him out when they didn't want him anymore. He was living on the streets before we brought him here.
They'll all shut down if we don't find a way to help them.
To help them, we need blue blood and biocomponents. We salvage what we can from those who shut down. But there's never enough.
So, how do they survive?
They won't. We're slowly dying out.
You know, you get the feeling of the whole idea, the concept of product development and desire fulfillment. Because it's like a common theme or thread you see is marketing, consumerism, product development, and then you have human desires, wants fulfilled, but not long-term fulfillment, but just more of immediate gratification. That's what you get to see with the whole Red Ice. But people don't need to get upset at because, you know, getting upset at a company for producing a set of androids that took a lot of jobs doesn't mean there's no more jobs around. It's just a lot of people come from different backgrounds, and whatever way in which they're handling their situation and what they believe is gonna, and what they think is gonna affect how they view the changes that go on in their society, in their world. And that's what I'm seeing happening. Is this game is just a prime example of many themes that explore that topic. And for a game, I like how you get to explore that more greatly, and just the whole design of this game and the way they set up the story. The way I think of it is like, though I'm any of these androids, like I'm simulating these androids. These are like my AI characters that I'm controlling. So I get to decide what they do. It's like I'm playing a game within a game, if that would make sense for someone.
A lot of these guys in pretty bad shape.
That's how the humans treat those who disobey. They despise us. They'll never accept what we are.
Well, these guys need spare parts and blue blood. Why hasn't anybody gone to get that?
It's not that simple. Can't just go shopping at a CyberLife store. Anyway, nobody wants to risk leaving Jericho.
How long have you been here?
4 weeks, 3 days, 11 hours. When I escaped, there was nowhere else to go. Jericho seemed as good a place as any. If you came here for comfort, you came to the wrong place.
Trust me on that decision. If I asked about her, it would bring the relationship level with her down a bit. Of course, I can bring it up later. But anyway.
I'm not in very good shape, am I? The diagnostic program isn't working. I don't think it would have anything good to say anyway.
What happened to you?
They tied me to the back of a car. I think they wanted to have fun. I don't want to shut down. No, I don't want to shut down.
Are you Lucy?
Sit down.
I mean, I almost get creeped out with those black eyes. Those dark eyes she had. But I'm curious of how she came to be where she is, I wonder. If she's the one that found Jericho, or was it her and a few androids, and then
stop the bleeding.
They helped other androids come here? I'm not sure. She's a curious case. Just look at her, I mean, she's been here for a while. I mean, what's her name? North said like 4 weeks. So that means
Drink this.
Lucy, they've been here for quite a long time. I don't know how long ago, though.
Give me your hand. You had it all, and you lost it all. You've seen hell, and now hell lives in you. Your heart is troubled. A part of shadow and a part of light. Which will
prevail.
Your choices will shape our destiny.
Simon. I know where we can find spare parts. CyberLife warehouses in the Detroit Harbor. They have everything we need.
The docks are guarded. We can't just walk in there and take what we want. Humans will never let us.
Which is why we won't ask permission.
We don't have any weapons. And even if we did, none of us knows how to fight.
We can steal what we need without fighting.
We'll just get ourselves killed.
Maybe. But it's better than waiting here to be shut down.
I'm with you.
Maybe it's worth a try.
Okay. I'm in.
All right. On to the show. Ah, this one.
You gonna be okay? We'll get some help here. Soon this will all be just a bad memory. This is the place.
You know, one statement that comes to mind is human conflict always leads to fear, leads to trouble, and destruction. Because several groups want to have something, but they won't come into an agreement, a compromise, or reconcile. So they end up taking up the option to destroy each other. Not destroy each other for a certain goal.
Who's asking?
I was told you could help us.
I don't know who told you that. You came to the wrong place. I'm sorry.
Wait. We really need your help.
Come in. Come on in. Don't be shy. Luther, would you be so kind as to take these ladies' coats?
Oh, a big guy, Luther.
Our big friend here. Luther is just another android that I helped. He keeps me company in this big, empty old house. Please, make yourselves at home. How did you hear about me?
An android. On the street, he said you could help us.
I see. Deviant, huh?
What about her?
She's human.
And you want to find a safe place. Somewhere you can start a new life. I hear Canada is very lovely at this time of year. Beautiful landscapes, open spaces, clean air, and no android laws. Great place for a fresh start.
Yes, that's exactly what we want.
Of course. Well, I can help you. But first, we have to get rid of your tracker.
Tracker?
Yeah. All androids are fitted with a tracking device to locate them at all times. I'll remove yours, and then you'll both be safe. Come on. Follow me. The little one can wait for us in the living room.
No, she always stays with me.
Of course.
All right.
Right this way.
Let's go.
Everything we need is in the basement.
I don't like this place. And that man. Let's go, I have a bad feeling.
I know. I don't trust him either. We have to be careful.
Please excuse the mess.
I'm not gonna open that.
I needed somewhere discreet for my machines. Removing trackers is illegal, so I opted for discretion over comfort. I hope the little one isn't too scared.
No. No, she'll be all right.
That's good. If you could just stand over there.
These CyberLife components.
I should warn you, this could be quite unpleasant.
I presume if he worked for CyberLife, perhaps, unless he made this device himself, may have been fired? I'm not sure. For certain reasons, I presume.
You know what's strange?
I don't know.
For some unknown reason, the trackers seem to stop working in Deviants. That's why it's so hard to find them. So, actually, there's no reason to remove your tracker.
What? But you said that...
Yeah, people believe what they want. You Deviants are so naive. They'll come to me expecting me to help them. And I just reset them, sell them on. Or I keep them for my little experiments.
No! No! I don't want to be reset! Let me go! Ah!
Oh, I forgot about the child. Lock it up. I'll deal with it later.
Alice! Alice, no!
Wow. A deviant that wants to be a mother. That's so sweet. And so deluded. I think it's time we put you out of your misery. That's what you get for having a dream. It always ends up the same way. Tears and disillusionment. Believe me.
No, I'm getting out of this, buddy.
Raised and feeling nothing.
Ah, shut up.
No more pain. No more hopes dashed. I almost envy you.
Kara!
Oh, poor little Alice. Oh, looks like Mommy doesn't remember you at all, huh? Looks like Mommy's completely forgotten you.
Carl, what happened to you?
Oh, all right, that's enough. Come on. You bit me. I'm gonna teach you some manners, you little bitch.
Carl! Wake up, Carl!
Meet me in the living room.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering why I had to push this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And I thought I'd see what happened if I grabbed the yellow cable. Bingo. Broken free. At last. Now it's time to get up and show him who's boss. I know I'm going to do things a lot more different than I did before, so... yeah, I know, I'm gonna see what happens if I...
Help us.
Luther! Luther?
Yes, Locko.
I should be done here in 10 minutes or so. I'll have a look at the little one, see what I can do with it.
Understood, Zlako. I'll bring you the little one in 10 minutes.
Aw, hello there, little polar bear.
What are you doing here?
Has the Master authorized you to be here? You must always obey the Master. What are you doing? You're not gonna hurt me. No. No. No, you wouldn't do that.
Will you be quiet if I let go?
Yes, yes, I promise to be quiet. Don't turn me off.
No. No, of course not.
I'm sorry. About the little one.
I didn't see an interaction with Luther before, and I just walked past him.
I forget you. I'm so sorry. You were right. We never should have come. We have to go. Follow me and don't make any noise, okay?
Oh.
Luther!
Yes, Zlatko. I'm finished here. Go fetch the little one.
Right away, Zlatko.
Time to play hide while they try to seek.
Zlatko!
What?
The little one is gone!
Well, it can't have just disappeared. It's gotta be here somewhere. What are you waiting for? Go look!
Luther! What the fuck are you doing? Come here! Coming!
Alright, now it's time to get out of here.
They're searching the house. We've got to get out before they find us.
Shit! Where are they? Luther! Find them, for fuck's sake!
Fucking android. I should have taken it apart the minute I set eyes on it.
Man. Seeing that android move like that. Woo.
Tedious. Nothing. Trouble. disobeying the master. You're disobeying the master. I can't let you do that. I must warn him. Yes, that's for sure. Master, yes, I must warn him. They're here. Come quickly. They're here.
We can't stop
Come
him.
quickly.
We just need to be brave, Alice.
I know you're there, you sneaky bitch. Show yourself. Get a flashlight. There's one on the table. Come on, show yourself. Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I only want to talk with you.
No, you're not gonna talk.
I know I shouldn't have erased your memory, okay? I regret that now.
Sure you do.
And just come on out and everything will be all right. I'll help you. Think about that little girl. How scared she must be. Just be reasonable. Come out and everything will be all right. There you are.
Oh.
Take the other side. Get a move on. No more hide and seek for you.
Ah, but guess what? Ha!
They're over there.
I was right to release that bear. Yeah, but I messed up on that part, but I was right to get it, free him. He struggled there a bit. And I know why. He's starting to become a little bit more deviant.
Go, Alice!
No! I won't leave!
Go! Run as fast as you can!
I warned you. Dreams always end in tears. You should have listened to me.
Nope.
What are you doing? Get out of my way.
No. Not this time.
I said get out of my way or I'll shoot right through you. How dare you? I made you. You obey me. I'm your master.
Oh. Dang. Whoa.
I didn't want to hurt you. He programmed me to obey him.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the little one risk her life to save you, it was like opening my eyes for the first time. Finally, I could see. I know you have no reason to trust me after what I did. But I know someone who could help you across the border. I could take you there. I could protect you. You and the little one.
All right. I trust you. I was so scared of losing you.
Wow. Man, praise the Lord. This is the evil that worketh through man projects through onto the image and expression of the machines. Like already this guy, this is one of many who they did things that someone, even outsider, even look at and be like, "What's wrong? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing?" And then the androids are at the end of it. So when you look at it, really, you have people doing like terrible things, wrong things that are just wow. And all you see is just these androids. They're at the mercy of many human beings doing these things, really. It's just not right. So you can't really blame many of them for, like, they're coming into the feelings and the things, their identity, and people treating them and wrongly using them for the wrong things. And then they're breaking free. And then they'd be blamed, like, oh, these people, and it's just like, y'all are like, you still don't get it? Many of y'all are much worse off than many of the machines, really.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, I've been expecting you. Would you mind a little walk? Congratulations, Connor. You managed to find that deviant. Tell me, what did you learn?
The walls of the apartment were covered with drawings of labyrinths and other symbols. Like the other deviants, it seemed obsessed with RA9.
What else?
I found its diary, but it was encrypted. It may take weeks to decipher.
You came very close to capturing that deviant. It's a pity you let it self-destruct.
I knew deviants had a tendency to self-destruct under extreme stress, but I didn't expect it to jump from the roof. I should have anticipated that.
How is your relationship with the Lieutenant developing?
He is openly hostile towards me and continues to show no interest in the investigation. Cooperating with him is a real challenge.
We don't have much time. Deviancy continues to spread. It's only a matter of time before the media finds out about it. We need to stop this, whatever it takes.
I will solve this investigation, Amanda. I won't disappoint you.
A new case just came in. Find Anderson and investigate it.
Ha.
You have reached your destination. Thank you for traveling with Detroit Taxis. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right, no problem.
Lieutenant Anderson! Anybody home?
What is this? Alright, time to help this, to help the lieutenant, who I already know is down and out.
Lieutenant Anderson!
Alright then. Go!
Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner. Lieutenant.
One little slap.
Wake up, Lieutenant.
Harder slap.
It's me, Connor. I'm going to sober you up for your own safety.
Hey!
I'll have to warn you.
Leave me
This may
alone,
be unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Get the fuck out of here! Hey! Sumo! Attack! Good done. Attack! Fuck, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, leave me alone, you asshole. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh no, you're coming. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I'm RoboCop.
I don't want a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant.
Yep.
It's for your own good.
Ah! Ah! Turn it off! Turn it off! Ah! Ah! What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
No.
You seem to have personal issues. You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air. There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
I'll go get them.
Check it once, check it twice. See, everything looks nice.
What do you want to wear?
Whatever.
I know I chose the... I'm gonna choose the hippie.
Are you all right, Lieutenant?
Yeah. Wonderful. Just, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Sure.
Russia in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic region immediately. The Kremlin has yet to respond, but this is clearly a new escalation in the conflict. Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
Yeah, the father of the little girl Alice definitely was on antidepressants. He was on the TV a lot, and he was taking red eyes. So a lot of psychological insight to the whole technology. Oh yeah, Android Intimate Partners. Androids capable of satisfying customers' sexual and emotional needs have been a phenomenal success, such that I've been battling to keep stores stocked. Though the idea seemed far-fetched initially, CyberLife's gamble has paid off. These androids offer nothing less than a full partner experience. For men or women, the advantages are many. Androids take care of the house, cook to a high standard, and fulfill any sexual fantasy. Saying not tonight, honey, I have a headache. Get what you want, what you paid for. While CyberLife initially focused on urban singles to buy its models, this year's record divorce rate seems to show that many men and women today prefer to live with an android than with a human partner. This won't help the already plummeting birth rate, which raises serious questions about the role androids play in our society. Oh, boy. Get the pet sumo.
Be a good dog, Sumo. I won't be long.
Well, I didn't have time to check the gun because I was walking around for a while, but I was able to check both the child and the gun. Oh, the other thing I unlocked was the, let me go. I was able to do more of the ring again. Oh, so you can either calm Tank's dog, or his dog could be frustrated and try to attack. Okay, but it still leads to the same result. Alright. So looks like I'm done for the second part of the playthrough. Third part will be coming up soon, but other than that, this is Final Fantasy Rules signing off. So for anyone who happens to stop on by to check out this nice playthrough, tell me how it is, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So see y'all later.